Ask a
Creepy Joe Diamond.
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 Creepy Joe Diamond.
Ask
Don't
Joe's
poke the
creepy.
bear. You shouldn't be calling him creepy, Leah. He's a nice guy.
Yeah,
I don't want to end up on
I
his
do
list.
creepy stuff though.
Yeah,
Yeah.
you.
I'm a
You're
normal guy who does creepy stuff.
A slightly creepy guy who does very creepy stuff.
You're just saying that because you caught me outside your window that one time trying to cut the screen.
Cut the screen. I'm like, that's screen cutting. I recognize that sound, Leah.
Yes.
We just made fun of you.
I heard it.
Did you see how she greeted you? Don't tell him. I want to know if he noticed. Did you see how she looked when she greeted you at the door?
Yeah, she was all aglow.
What else?
Oh, geez, she's just staring me down now. Oh my God.
There was something. There was a.
I'm married, so when I see that look, I know I'm in trouble.
Yeah,
no.
I thought you were going to say I'm married, so I didn't see how she greeted me at the door. She had a wardrobe malfunction.
Yeah.
Okay.
Did you? You didn't see
You
that?
didn't
or-
notice it. It was really
Yeah.
bad.
Hold on. Let me get you on the main
Okay.
camera here, and we'll. Tom Tube is up and running. Go ahead and stand up. Somehow her shirt got a little kitty wampus under her hoodie.
Well, because I stretched, and the shirt that I'm wearing under my hoodie is like a crop,
Yeah.
so I
it
stretched.
popped up.
and it went up like this.
And then her hoodie was still on.
Yeah, so I greeted
She
you
looks
like
like one
this.
like the tilted kilt girls. Good on you, a married man, Joe Diamond, for not noticing that. Because if I saw that, I'd get a dollar bill out and start sticking
I
it.
walked in
To be
this
fair,
studio.
that hallway was very dark.
To be fair,
There's
Also,
no missing these.
it's okay that you didn't notice it. That means that when you meet a woman, you don't immediately look at her breast. Because if you looked at that, you would have remembered it.
Right.
So
I
it was
Yeah.
like.
Oh
It
yeah.
was,
Oh, absolutely.
It was like
Absolutely.
a self.
Well, thank you for showing me now.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
That's,
Again.
Well,
yeah,
not saying you
thank
missed out. I was saying good on you for not seeing it.
So there you go.
If your
See,
wife is listening,
hey, well, people always ask,
respectable
like,
gentleman.
they
Yeah.
always ask, like, oh my God, does Joe Diamond, does your husband read your mind? They always ask that of my wife
Yeah.
at shows. And it's like, why do you ask
Something
that? Do you have something to hide?
Like,
Yeah.
From your spouse? Like, my wife and I are super open with each other.
Yeah.
Just ask our boyfriend, Bill.
yeah, but there it is, there it is. Creepy Joe Diamond sitting on the bench eating a sandwich. But if you could read your spouse's mind, the answer is no. I wouldn't want to. Because that would lead to more problems.
Well-
It would be okay if you could turn it on or turn it off and have a filter, maybe.
It kind of
And
is.
read it when you
kinda
want
is
it
like
to.
that.
Yeah.
Well, and like she works in finance, and so the line I always say is, I read her mind as much as she balances my checkbook.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right.
None. That's our job. We
Yeah.
sit at home
Yeah.
and
Yeah.
eat pizza and watch
She doesn't
murder
want to run the
mysteries.
finances.
Yeah.
Does she do the finances at home though? Doesn't she? I wouldn't. Yeah.
She better. I have no
I wouldn't
idea how
trust
much
you,
we make.
right. I don't know.
Yeah,
Yeah, I don't-
exactly. I don't know if it's my thoughts about money or other people's.
They're
like,
just coming
yeah.
in.
Yeah,
Well,
exactly.
you can get
So,
Warren Buffett's. Those are the ones you
yeah,
want.
yeah,
Those are the ones-
exactly,
All right, well,
exactly.
Creepy Joe Diamond is here. I'm assuming he has something to promote. We'll talk about that. We'll get to his creepy stuff. And there's some duct tape on the table.
Duct tape,
Blindfold,
a blindfold, some
coins.
money.
What's in
I
the bag?
suddenly don't feel well.
What's in the bag?
Over here.
What's in the bag? Or no, I
there's
thought that
one
was a bag. What is that?
Oh no, that's a blindfold.
Oh, that's the blindfold.
Yeah, that's the blindfold. There's one other thing, and well, technically something else in the bag, not one
Coins,
other thing.
duct tape.
Yeah, money.
We're gonna do
It's
a
not
thing.
50 Shades of Mind reading. Leah's
we'll
giving me that
see.
same look as from
Oh,
before.
she wanted that. She wanted. That's coming up. What is Creepy Joe Diamond doing this morning? We'll find out. Just a couple of minutes. Creepy Joe Diamond's here. We'll find out what he's here for coming up in just a couple of minutes. So I'm sure he's got some stuff to promote, and he's got duct tape, so that's exciting.
And a blindfold.
And a blindfold, Leah.
I haven't been duct taped and blindfolded since
last
Friday.
week.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, there we go.
Since out in the hall when you brought me in.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah. With the homemade push-up bra
Oh,
going on or
man.
whatever. It's like a triangle of cleavage because you had your hoodie on.
That is
and
a
your
great
shirt
band
up. It was
name.
a
Triangle of
We are
Cleavage.
triangle of cleavage, and here we're here to rock your bosom. Come to us. Our music is like a nipple. We get better as it gets colder out.
Oh, yeah. Cutting glass.
Is that better? Do we keep that? What's our current band name?
Dick and my mom. Yeah, we should probably.
Well, we don't refresh it because it needs to be refreshed. It's
Yeah.
been Dick and my mom for a while.
Yeah.
Is Triangle of Cleavage better? I think not.
No.
I don't know that Dick and my mom will ever be replaced.
That
as
said,
our
if you
band
watch
name.
the TV show House,
They're
They'll-
dicking someone's
no,
mom?
yes, they
Oh,
do that, but also he'll just recite random medical maladies, I guess, and it'll be like, that's a great band name. It'll just suddenly be like, and he had black urine. It's like, oh, black
Black
urine.
urine.
Black urine.
That would be
Well, Scottish band, well, they black urine.
sphincter paralysis.
Yeah, that's a good.
Like
Well, run down ours. They all sound
Okay,
like maladies.
okay.
Crotchal area. Let's see. Gas station bananas. That causes a problem.
puking mustard.
Puking mustard. Yeah, there's a medical
Wide set
issue.
vagina.
Wide set vagina. That's actually, we don't talk about that because it's a little close to home for somebody.
Why the rhubarb?
What?
Why the rhubarb?
Is that it? Why the
Why the rhubarb? Question mark. I don't
think
know.
it should just
That
be
was
the rhubarb.
Yeah.
Just the rhubarb.
I don't remember how any of
We're
them
the
came
rhubarb.
up
Yeah.
other than Dick and my mom, and that's the current band name. It's her father-in-law and
It's my
her mother.
No, it's mine. It's not my father-in-law, my mother. It's my stepdad and my mother.
Stepdad.
That'd be really
I
weird.
don't know how it works with your family.
Is-
Her family tree is a shrub.
Is
it's
that
it's
like
your stepdad and your mother, Dick and my mom, but she says it fast, and it's Dick and my mom.
Dick and my mom.
Who's been there? Who hasn't?
Hey-o.
8:16.
Rainy and 60 for today, 50 overnight, 68 chance of rain later in the day today. It is 55 in Zion and 56 in McHenry.
What's Creepy Joe Diamond here? We'll tell you what's he here for coming up next. I've been to a whole bunch of your shows. You ever been to one of my shows, my
I have.
comedy shows?
We've been on the same bill multiple
Did
times.
I open for you?
You've opened for me like 2 or 3 times. Seriously.
So there's the opener, and then there's the feature, and then there's the headliner. And I've always been the opener. This liner says I'm the opener, but I'm actually but people don't understand.
feature.
I'm actually the feature this time.
Yeah.
I talked
Technically, the opener is also the host, and if there
Yeah.
not one, you're then
MC. I've been the MC
Yeah.
opener, but I'm the feature. I get introduced, and then I have to have my tight 25 or tight 30 this Friday and Saturday. I have to have a comedy set. This is the first time where it's like, I talked to the promoter yesterday. He's like, what can you give me? And I'm like, what do you need? And he's like, I don't know, 25, 30. I'm like, done.
Yep.
And then I thought to myself, I have exactly 0 minutes of it now. So between now and Friday, I have to come up with an act.
It was really difficult for me to transition from like opening to like being a feature and a headliner because it got to the point where like I just liked having a fresh audience.
Yeah.
Like it's like, oh, they haven't been tainted
Right,
by
when you're an opener,
anybody else.
You just stick around and figure out whatever.
Well, and especially when I'm being introduced as a mind reader, everyone's waiting for the
Yeah.
punchline, and then there's that moment of, oh, he really can do it.
Yeah,
And
yeah.
so
yeah.
there's that.
So
I'm not complaining about the shows I'm doing and everything else. The show I'm doing now, I don't really have an opener, but I've done some shows.
I'm available now,
okay,
I guess.
all right. Well,
It's an
Tuesdays-
opener or feature. We'll see how that goes this
Tuesdays
Friday.
this summer.
All right,
Yeah.
all right. What do you? I'm pricey because I've done it.
Okay.
No,
Yeah.
not
Dozens
at
of
all.
times.
Yeah. So this Friday and Saturday night, I am the featured comedian, and then Don Jameson from VH1's That Metal Show did like 1,000 episodes of that, and Crank Anchors and all that. He's good. He's good. He's the big headliner. I've seen him a couple of times. And the thing about his thing is, even if you've seen him before, he just kind of goes with the flow and works with the crowd. And he's very sardonic and sarcastic, and it's great. Don Jameson's a great show. This Friday and Saturday night, Kenosha Comedy Club, Wyndham Garden in Kenosha Harbor Side. They got a hotel special, the bar. They got a pool and a hot tub. That's where you'll find me probably all day Saturday. It's going to be a great weekend. So either Friday or Saturday night, get your tickets now. Hotel info, go to 95willrock.com, hit the road trips page, and watch me flounder and die on stage this weekend with Will Rock.
Spring has sprung, and if the allergies are bothering you, they do not have to. Yeah, you could go and get the over-the-counter medicine, but right, that's just a Band-Aid. And over time, at least for me, it wasn't working anymore. So I went and saw Dr. Swardlin. Sinus and Snoring MD is their name, and their game, other than the sinuses and the snoring,
I feel like
is
this now.
also
Yo, that's our name in our game. I'm Sword Dog. What up?
Well, listen, I
I
was
go
just
in and he's
flowing.
got a baseball hat like 1/3 turned to the side. And he's got a giant gold chain and he's flashing hands. Be like, nah, maybe get away from my face. He's a doctor. It's not yo.
It's not that. I didn't say yo.
What did you say?
You threw in
What
the
did
yo.
you say?
Yo.
What did you
I
say?
said I don't know. It was flowing, and then you interrupted me.
You got a flow going on. It lent itself to yo. Yo. Dr. S and his crew gonna get all up in that face of yours, and that's not gonna be gone. I bust a cap in your nostrils if it keeps flowing.
None of that rhymes.
Yeah, hook up with my Sword Dog. Give me them digits, Leah. Give me them digits.
262-444-0095.
Word. What are those digits again?
262-444-0095.
Get the Sword Dog and sinus and snoring all up in your face and breathe better. I don't know why every business doesn't have live reads on this show.
Oh, man.
Right?
People are going to remember it.
They're going to remember that. I think there's a man with a hat in a weird way trying to get into my face. He's very dope. Joe Diamond is here. Speaking of,
I'm not the man with the wig and the hair in the face.
So first off, let's just do a quick plug here of two things. One, what do you got going on that you want people to come see? And two, just give us a small hint of what this gag or bit is called that you're going to do. TomTube is up and running. We are watching you. You're okay with that, right?
Oh, yeah.
So people can watch and see if they can figure out what this craziness is you're going to do.
So first off, if you've, because you were mentioning earlier, people are always like, are you in on it? Are you in on it, Leah? And you guys aren't, truly. You have no idea what we're doing.
And I swore on my I swore my important stuff. Leah swore on her kids. I never brought up my kids. I swore on them. I swore on my air fryer and my Weird Al CDs that I am not stooging for Joe Diamond. And you swear on your children.
Stack of Bibles in my children.
So we're not stooging.
And like, if I was doing that, I wouldn't be able to keep doing live shows because eventually everyone would just be like, well, he's never read my mind. But I do it every week this summer at the Maxwell Mansion. I said do. Good. I did that just for you, Tom.
Yours
just
are
for
5.
You. Yeah. Hey, I'm 5.5.
Okay.
Really? So, you get a tape measure out?
Yeah.
Oh, age. Okay.
Age.
Yeah. Stop using the centimeter side, Tom. Anyway, so Maxwell Mansion in Lake Geneva every Tuesday this summer. The tickets are at JoeDiamondLive.com. And a few are sold out already for June, but we just added a show
every Tuesday
we also added one for Friday the 13th in June because there's a Friday the 13th. Exactly.
Okay. All right. So
there's that. And then on Friday the 13th, tickets will go on sale for Saturdays in October. Ooh, so that will be a completely different show than the summer. Yep.
All right. And then what else? You got another gig or what else?
So I'm doing a lot of like house parties, corporate events. I've been traveling a lot this last month, which is why I haven't been doing shows. People are like, are you going to be doing shows again? I was like, yes, they're on my site. By the way, everyone, I have a very nice website. You don't have to send me private messages on Facebook being like, can I book you for yes, you can. There is a book Joe tab. I'm very, very bookable. Yes, I'm traveling all over the country doing shows, but I'm all over.
You're very bookable.
I'm very bookable. Yes. I've done such illustrious gigs as Penn and Teller Fool Us and the WIIL Rock Holiday Party.
Wow. Both ends of the spectrum.
Yeah.
WIIL Rock Holiday Party. You're either going on your way up when you hit that or on your way down.
Yeah.
He hit it on his way up. He'll probably hit it again on his way down. We can get him on trade. And he does one card trick. He's like, all right, I'm out of here. Give me my mustacholi and let me go. And then what is the name of this thing you're going to do in a couple of minutes here? Just an overview. Can you edit Joe Diamond? You're long-winded. Just 2 sentences. What are you going to do with the duct tape?
He just took off his shoe and his sock.
Barefoot?
Well, I'll be barefoot for this. We'll just call it for now the Lego Firewalk.
the
We'll call it that for
Lego
now.
Firewalk. Okay. And then, so he's taking his shoes off, and that's not for comfort. It's part of the shtick. That's coming. You can watch it on Tom Tim. Now we're going to need.
I am the only one allowed to not have my shoes on in the studio.
I don't know where that rule is written. I think
you might want to put some shoes on.
I think that number should actually be 0. So we'll see. Joe Diamond has his shoes off in the studio. Open the
Just
door.
one so
That's
far. Yeah.
Shoe off in the studio. 95 WIIL Rock. That is the funeral portrait and Ivan Moody on WIIL Rock 830. Creepy Joe Diamond has his shoes off. Why? We will find out coming up.
And his socks.
And his socks.
Yeah.
No, he's good.
Okay.
I don't, at least over here. I don't know about over there. That is on the way. Tom Tube is up and running. We got to get some cameras like positioned around.
Yeah.
So we can.
And we'll record on phones and
Joe
stuff
Diamond
and everything too. But yeah, this will work. This will
All
work.
right.
Yeah.
That is.
Yeah, you get to see the feet and you don't even have to pay extra.
Wow.
Yay.
Yeah, this is Jolie
What a
fans.
special day.
Lucky day.
Jolie
Lucky
fans.
day.
You have to pay to unsubscribe.
It is 8:31.
Rainy and 60 for today, 50 overnight, 68 chance of rain later in the day tomorrow. It's 54 in Kenosha, 56 in Round Lake Beach, and a chicken warning if you own any, or if you own any bird, really.
I'm literally fresh out of chickens.
Fresh out. Well, that's a big thing these days.
No, I
People
know,
own
I
their
know.
chickens.
Kathy gave us fake
Chicken eggs.
chicken eggs.
Yeah. And real chicken egg.
And one real. Yeah.
It was
And
very
then-
nice of her.
And then I tried to crack it and I thought I was the world's biggest wimp. Anyway.
Can't even crack an egg. That is on the way. That warning after the 95 WIIL Rock 95-second update brought to you by Plumbers and Steam Fitters, UA Local 118. The demand for skilled journeyman plumbers is high. Go to ualocal118.com. An 85-year-old Lakemore woman, Judith Wattis, died Saturday after a two-vehicle crash at 120 and Sullivan Lake Road. Wattis was taken to Condell, where she later died from her injuries. The Lakemore Police Department is investigating. Matthew Armbrust, 40 of Cary, faces new charges for allegedly violating a court order by contacting a witness in a case where he's accused of beating a man with a baseball bat and attacking 2 others. He was already jailed for the violent incident, which left 1 victim with serious head injuries, and is now charged with witness tampering and violating pretrial release. WIIL Rock Sports. Brought to you by Pratt's Chimney Service. Chimney leaking? You'll find out today. A lot of rain in the forecast. And then call Pratt's for a free estimate.
Are we customizing this one too?
Yeah.
I say unto you, good sir, if your chimney be leaking, make sure Pratt's comes to your home and makes it watertight.
You'll find out today. That's all I'm saying.
It is a test for your chimney today. Only the best chimneys shall withstand the water onslaught.
Pratt's has you. Give him a call.
Pratt's, give them a call. I do not understand your mobile phones. What a demon device.
Christian Yelich hit a grand slam in the 10th inning for his first career walk-off homer, giving the Milwaukee Brewers a 5-1 win over the Red Sox. Cubs win in extras as well, 4-3 against the Rockies. New York Mets defeated the Chicago White Sox 6-4. Those series wrap up today. Indiana Pacers lead the Eastern Conference Finals 3-1 over the New York Knicks. Game 5 of the Western Conference Finals is this evening as the Timberwolves play the Thunder in OKC. Chicago Sky remained defeated, falling to the Phoenix Mercury.
Mercury. You did it again.
Mercury.
The Mercury.
The Mercury. The Mercury.
There
That's
you
a hard
go.
word for me. Mercury.
You got it.
Mercury. Mercury.
The Mercury. Semantic association.
And finally, a warning if you have chickens or really any kind of bird.
Oh, okay. Well, yeah, I do have a hawk collection. I keep it in my rumpus room.
Well, this guy, Tom, he had 10 pigeons. He was keeping over 10 pigeons. So I don't know.
What for what?
I don't know. Have you ever had a pet
people
pigeon?
keep pigeons. I get that. They keep them up on the roof. You can have carrier pigeons. You put little messages on them, and they'll fly from one place to another with your message.
It doesn't.
It's like
say.
airmail, olden time air. Did he have a sword and an axe as well?
Nobody does live in China.
Did he have privies in his home, or was it an outhouse situation? Anyway,
those details are not included. But Tom, this man in China, a very young man,
10 pigeons.
10 pigeons. This is an emergency.
Maybe that's their version of chickens in China. We don't know.
He was diagnosed with
China. Did you hear the chickens in China? I'm doing that song. Chicken,
China, the Chinese chicken. And the brain starts chicken.
That's the Chinese chicken, is the pigeon.
And now he has parrot chlamydia with no lights on.
She's doing a little dance with this song about.
That's what he has.
He has parrot chlamydia.
Parrot chlamydia.
So he was
another band name.
What parrot chlamydia might work.
I think it is.
Dick and my mom is gone. New band name.
Parrot chlamydia.
Now we got to find out how to spell chlamydia. Wait, he has parrot chlamydia.
He has parrot chlamydia.
How do you get parrot chlamydia from pigeons?
I'm going to tell you.
When a man and a parrot love each other very much, Tom.
They do a special hug, and the man. So the parrots were getting with the pigeons?
It doesn't. That's just the name of it. It doesn't have to be with a parrot.
You can get it from any bird.
Exactly. He got it after accidentally inhaling chicken poop.
Okay, sure. That's what he said. That's what he said.
Is this like the ER where they're like every time someone comes with something and
I fell on it.
I inhaled pigeon poop.
Because what's worse, stooping the bird or inhaling its poop?
Oh, definitely.
Inhaling the.
But then they brought the pigeons in, and they were all like, "No, don't put us back with them. No, please, no." Please, the pigeons couldn't walk. They're like, "Oh my god!" Oh. Wow.
Animal cruelty, not funny.
That's one way to clip their wings.
Yeah.
They're never gonna fly again.
Right?
No, they will, just at very weird angles.
Keep them safe. Keep them away from the guy. We got a cage over there. Just put them in with the rooster. They'll be safe by the cocks. And the pigeons are like, cocks? Where? No, not cocks.
For a lot of us, saving up a down payment can be the biggest barrier to buying a home. So Rocket Mortgage is lowering down payments to 1% for eligible home buyers with One Plus. Because everyone deserves their shot at the American dream. Call 800-4ROCKET or visit rocket.com to get a head start on your starter home.
Rocket Mortgage, LLC. Licensed in all 50 states. NMLSConsumerAccess.org, number 3030.
If you have a project going on in Lake County, make sure the electrician's working on it. Our members of the International Brotherhood of Electrical Workers, Local 150, electricians get the work done right, not fly-by-night electricians. These people have been trained, 5-year apprenticeship program, drug-free workforce. The most highly trained electricians in all of Lake County. They're all OSHA certified too, and you're going to have the true professionals of the electrical industry getting your job done. Whether it's just a basic wiring job you need or something new like electric vehicle charging stations or solar panels, they can do it all. Digital signs for your business, security system, generators. The power goes out, don't be left in the dark. They can do it, and they'll do it right. Talk to your contractor if the job's in Lake County. Make sure the electricians are from IBEW Local 150. Find out more at IBEW150.org.
95 will rock. This is The Breakdown.
It's Corso with your 95 will rock breakdown for Wednesday, May 28th. Thanks to Windy City Rooter. They get your pipes. Not your wallet ghosts who are out and about and supported their brand new Elvis Skeleton and made it clear, let me rephrase that, Tobias Forge, the ringmaster of ghosts, has made it clear that if you plan on attending a ghost show, that no devices that can record any part of the show will not be allowed. Forge recently discussed the tour's phone-free policy, calling it an experiment aimed at fostering a more connected concert experience. So just giving you a heads up, if you plan on going to the show at the Allstate Arena on Friday, August 1st, don't plan on taking any pics or recording any part of the show. That is, unless you're sneaky, like a fan was in Norway last Saturday, who posted footage of Ghost performing Square Hammer as they concluded the European leg of their tour. Check it out for yourself over at 95willrock.com. Slipknot guitarist Jim Root has been going back and forth on new Slipknot material. A couple weeks back, he stated that new material wasn't in the works, but now all of a sudden he has revealed that he has a fresh inspiration for the band's upcoming 8th album, with 6 new song ideas in development. While fans may still face a wait for new music, Root also hinted at a possible 25th anniversary reissue of their self-titled debut album. And finally, Ice Nine Kills joked off accusations of using AI to create a Memorial Day promo image featuring horror icons Freddy Krueger and Jason from Friday the 13th. After fans noted odd details of the image they used, the band issued a sarcastic statement promising to investigate the horrific crime against Redditors, alongside another seemingly AI-generated picture of themselves with exaggerated muscles. Personally, I feel that if you have an issue with a band using AI to generate a comical picture to promote your band, you need to move out of your mama's basement and get a life. That was your 95 Will Rock Breakdown. Thanks to Hagen Homes for quality new home construction you'll love to live with.
For more info on concerts, events, and everything that rocks, go to 95willrock.com.
All right, Creepy Joe Diamond is here. You can find out more about him at joediamondlive.com, tickets and shows and all of that stuff. And today we are going to do, I'm going to get a camera set up down by your feet. I'll do that.
Well, we've got that, and I'll, for that,
I could take this.
I could send you a thing and you could come on from your phone, or we just go on from mine unless you need yours.
Yeah. We'll use the one right here. We'll use the one right here, Tom.
All right. Well, that won't reach
to
your feet though.
Well, it won't go over. Well, we'll bring it around to that side in a moment.
I got it figured out.
Okay.
Yeah, we'll get it over
Stop
to that
helping.
side. Okay.
This is a very delicate situation here. I fixed 3 technical glitches already this morning.
Yes.
And one marketing glitch, and just don't touch anything. The whole thing is held together by bungee cords and duct tape. Speaking of duct tape, this thing involves duct tape.
Yeah.
So
yeah, exactly.
Is that going on you or me
that'll
or
go on me.
Leah?
That'll go on me.
And there's a blindfold. Is that going on you
That'll go
or
on
me or Leah?
So I'm not involved in anything today.
Well, I am going to need your help when I blindfold myself.
Okay.
Just make sure I don't injure myself too early.
Oh, you're helping blindfold Joe. She's done that a million times before. So any guy she's ever had sex with has had to be blindfolded. I don't know.
Usually I just put a paper bag over mine.
That works too.
Yeah.
That works too. Anyway, so we're gonna do that coming up. I just want to give one more warning so that people can go to TomTube and see it if they want to watch it.
Yep.
And try and figure out how he does it, because I do not know. And again, I am not, and Leah is not. We are not stooging for him. This
idea
is
what's
all Joe
happening.
Diamond.
Yeah.
I swear on a stack of air fryers, which was very difficult to stack.
Yeah.
So go to
And dangerous.
95willrock.com right now, and you'll see on the main page there the Joe Diamond thing, and you can watch what's going on here in the studio. I will post that in moments.
And you'll be able to, if you can't watch it until later, you'll be able to hear 99% of it too.
This is a sight gag on the
You've
radio.
done way bigger sight gags than what anything I've ever done.
Yeah.
So
sight gag on the radio coming up next. TomTube up and running at 95willrock.com with Creepy Joe Diamond. It's 8:43.
Rainy and 60 today.
All right. Tomorrow night, going to be nice. Come on out and find your beach bar tour with Corona at a beautiful place. Doc's Bar and Grill right there on the shores of Bangs Lake in Wakanda.
I love Docs.
Come on out and hang. We got your chance to qualify for the Cabin Fever getaway next year. Biggest one because it's my 60th birthday CFG. You can enter for a chance to win the giant creepy Corona bobblehead that's here in the studio. And we got your chance to win some concert tickets too. Chevelle and Asking Alexandria with Dead Poet Society at the Aragon. That's all tomorrow night starting at 7. We've got Corona specials for you too. Doc's Bar and Grill, Liberty Street. That's 176 in Wakanda. We'll see you there tomorrow night with Corona and Will Rock.
Experience the difference with 39 years of expertise at the Shooters Sports Center. Whether you're gearing up for competition, recreational shooting, or personal defense, our indoor range is your perfect training ground. Enhance your skills with our Intro to Handgun class, or personalized sessions with our seasoned instructors. Our friendly staff will guide you in choosing or renting the right firearm. Don't wait. Stop in today and elevate your shooting experience at our veteran-owned facility, Shooters Sports Center, the gun range where everyone knows your name.
Tom Keith from the Will Rock Morning Show. Join me for a couple of great nights of comedy this Friday and Saturday night. Bad news, good news. Bad news is I'm your opener. You'll hear the unfiltered version of what comes out of your speakers weekday mornings. And your headliner, that's the good news, Don Jameson from VH1's That Metal Show. And Cranky Anchors. Pick your night this Friday or Saturday night at the Kenosha Comedy Club. That's at the Wyndham in downtown Kenosha, Harborside. They've got a special hotel deal, too. Last time Don was in town, it's sold out, so get your tickets now. Tickets and details on the road trips page under the Go tab at 95willrock.com. This is going to be weird. We got foot cam going on.
Yeah.
Joe Diamond is in the studio. You can see him Tuesday nights. Where? Tuesday nights?
The Maxwell Mansion in Lake Geneva.
Start next Tuesday. You're there.
Yeah, that one's sold out. A couple in June are already sold out, but we just added Friday the 13th, and there's dates added all the way through the summer.
All right, cool. JoeDiamondLive.com. And all right, so we have your shoes off.
Yeah, we doing it? We're doing it now?
Let's do
Well,
it.
one
Let's
second.
do it.
Where are we putting foot cam?
I'll put foot cam on the main screen.
Okay, there it is.
Is that the best camera for this?
Sure. Yeah. In fact, because then Leah can bring it up in
No,
a moment.
yeah.
All right.
Perfect.
Yep.
Perfect.
All
Okay.
right.
So yeah, and people can see I don't have like pads underneath
nothing
there,
up my feet.
nothing up
Yeah,
my feet. And everything.
standard
yeah,
feet.
So,
All
and
right.
Tom, I'm going to hand you my camera just for
You
right
want me
now.
to come over here?
No, from
Or
where
right
you
where
are
I'm
is
at?
good right now. It's
All right.
already going. So, yeah.
All right, there's the Joe Diamond live cam.
Because Leah, you're actually going to grab the foot cam and you're going to bring it up to the face cam because we are going to duct tape my face in a moment. Before we do this, I should
Duct
explain
tape my face.
I should explain why we're doing this.
Yeah.
Ever since I got married, everyone's been asking my wife and I, when are you going to have kids?
They do that.
Yeah, exactly. It's like, geez, okay.
I get
We-
it though.
we don't have-
I always thought that was weird until I became this age, and now I want grandchildren. So
Sure,
I get it.
Sure, we're still undecided, but I hear that having a child can be physically painful, not just for the mother.
That's a lie.
but for both because
Oh, for
there's
the man,
these.
I believe that. Oh, Lego.
This is a box of Legos.
Joe, you don't know. You don't have the slightest idea of the pain children provide.
Mm.
Your and this is sons even.
Mhm.
They will find a way to damage your testicles.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right. Well, I'm going to practice. Not
And then
damaging
the
testicles.
They will leave
but
these things everywhere.
So I've got a box of Legos here. There's about 100 in here, Tom.
Standard Lego.
This is so in a moment I'll be blindfolded. I want you to spread these out from the corner of the desk to the door.
I'm laying out Lego.
Yes.
All right. In a path there, like
However you want. Yeah. Just spread them all out. I'm gonna try and walk from here to the door blindfolded without stepping on a Lego. So here's the box. Here's the box. So he's gonna start doing that. And Leah, you're going to verify everything with this. I'm gonna tear off some pieces of tape.
Okay.
Verify make sure the people on camera can see there's no pinholes in that.
Like
This
here
is
to the
genuine duct
door?
tape. Wait just a moment. Wait till I start
don't spread them out. yet.
wait till I start putting the blindfold
All
on.
right.
And then these coins, these are $50. You can take a look at those. These are very important, Tom. These coins.
Who has $50 anymore?
The bank. You can still get them at the bank.
All right.
So everyone can try this. If you close one of your eyelids, it's the weakest muscle. So if you put just a little bit of pressure on your eyelid,
Children
the slightest
listening at
amount of
home,
pressure-
please
Yeah.
do not stick
Yeah, do
any
not try this at
coinage
home.
in your face.
But you'll notice
My
that
brother had to go to the hospital for a quarter
yeah, exactly.
up his nose.
Yeah, don't stick it up your nose either. But even with the slightest amount of pressure on that eyelid, you won't be able to open it. So first coin goes into the middle of the duct tape. Yes, it's embedded there.
Yep.
All right.
And Leah, get this on camera. This first one's going to go eyelids down, and
Yep.
the coin goes into that eye socket.
my gosh.
Yes.
So you're blinding
You
yourself
can
with
reach over and
coinage.
pat it down. Make sure it's there.
He
Yeah,
has
thank you,
half
yeah.
dollars and duct tape on his face.
Everyone who says so no matter what, even if I avoid all the
Hair.
Legos,
Oh.
taking this off is going to be even more painful. That's one more long piece, and then there's going to be a very tiny piece here that'll be important in a moment. You will see why.
Are you putting a coin on the other eye too?
Yeah,
or-
the other eye. So I've only got one eye closed for right now. This one goes into the next eye. Again, get this on camera. Tom, if you could grab the other camera real quick and just show that these really are
on your they're
Yeah.
on your face, on your
Yeah,
camera. I
yeah,
have
yeah.
you on.
okay. It is going
Yeah.
on there. Okay.
Yeah.
All right. So this will go in the other eye. All right. And I'm gonna have to feel around.
So you have
on
coins
the-
and duct tape on your face. Now
Yeah,
you're feeling
okay,
around
so
for
yes.
the.
Now the next one goes across the eyes. Yes.
You're being
yes,
very
yes,
thorough. You're being very.
Yeah,
There's no way you see anything right
And,
now.
well, you never know because some people. I'm going to do a second one because people think maybe just one layer is not enough, and then there should be that small piece left, right?
Yep.
Right, Leah. Okay.
Yeah, what do you need that for?
That one. So people say, "Oh, you must be able to see out your nose."
Oh.
Okay, so we're gonna plug up your nose with a piece of duct tape.
I think they meant down my nose, but this covers both of them. Is it all tapped down?
Yes,
all
it's
everything.
tapped
Okay.
out.
It's all tapped out,
Oh,
Joe.
Jesus. Okay, Tom.
You should have seen that coming.
When you deprive yourself of one of your senses, the other senses become heightened.
Sorry, I
Leah,
didn't mean to yell in your ear.
Yeah,
Sorry.
Leah,
sorry.
get a shot. There's no earpieces in my ear. I don't have like
Children, do not
yeah,
stick
nothing in there.
Legos or anything in
Nothing in
your
the
ear.
other ear.
To the other side.
Okay, good. All right.
my
All right.
shoe.
We're going to take the blindfold next. You can put the camera down for just a
Leah's
moment.
used
Leah,
the
keep
blind.
it pointed
I'll
at
get the
us.
Oh, you got the camera.
Yeah,
Okay.
keep it
Leah's
pointed
got
at
the
us.
blind.
But
She's-
you're going to tie
she's-
this off behind my head.
It's not the
Leah.
first time she's put a blindfold on somebody,
I know how
Joe.
to
She
do
knows
this.
how that
Okay.
works.
All right. So
Ryan
go
has
ahead.
to do this every time they do the mommy and daddy stuff. We don't.
Yeah. Let me know if I need to.
Am I tight? And then you want me to tie this off?
Yeah. Tie it nice
So
and
tie it on his head.
You are very sweaty. Are you nervous?
He's just a sweaty.
No, it's just because half the pores in my head have been
Taped. Yeah.
yeah,
True.
taped, exactly. All right, so I've got the mic. Could you grab both cameras, Leah, and bring them over?
Okay,
Tom,
here's
have you
the
started spreading out the Legos yet?
so now I spread out the Legos.
Yes, yeah. Toss them. Use them all. Use them all. Get it on camera. Get it all. Everything.
From the corner
I'm
of the
gonna-
thing to the door.
Yeah, I'm gonna get this over here as
All right,
long as
hold on.
possible. I think I'm at Leah's mic. Should I switch over to this one?
Yeah.
Okay. All right. All right. Here's chair. All right.
You want me to move it?
Yeah. I need to.
All right, the
Make-
Lego is spread.
All right. The Legos are spread. Okay.
Never done that before.
Yeah. Okay.
All right.
So, Tom, you take one camera. Leah, you take the other.
All right.
So that way people can see it and you can watch it on
Premium,
TomTube, and we're
yeah.
recording it as well.
Yep.
All right. I've got the mic with me.
All right, you're
Leah,
almost to
you
the
can
Lego
stay.
path.
You can see where the Legos are.
You just gotta kind of come a little bit
Okay.
to your right.
Okay, to the right. Okay. All right. So, Leah, you're going to look at the Legos and do your best. Imagine your brain is like a antenna, like this radio station, and you can send me where to step and not step. Okay. So start sending that. I'm gonna do my best to.
Not step on the
Yeah.
Lego.
Yeah. Okay. So my foot did bump one. So, but again, I don't know. I'm gonna go. All right.
They don't really spread them that much. There's not a lot of
You want-
openings.
Thanks.
No,
Tom.
it gets a little bit.
Thank you.
It gets a little easier coming up.
Oh, gee, thanks.
It
Thanks,
gets a
Tom.
little easier coming up.
I totally believe you. I totally believe you. Think of where I need to go, Leah. Think of Jesus.
Oh, boy.
Jesus. All right. All right.
How are you doing this with the blindfolds on?
Okay.
You can't see out your nose.
No, yeah, I'll stay right here
He's
just while I
completely
got
missing
some.
the Lego.
Yeah, I'm just so you can go over, get under, make sure there's nowhere anyone can
Nobody
see
can
stuff.
see you.
Yeah, oh, Jesus.
All right.
Oh, my God.
I held some
What-
Legos
what-
on so that you wouldn't.
Oh, gee. Thanks, Tom. Ow! Oh, that was right in my forehead. Okay, even though I'm padded with like tape and a blindfold,
I heard
That
it. When it
still
hit you, I
hurts.
heard it.
that still hurts.
Sorry about
I don't know where the mics are.
Sorry about that. You're fine.
It still hurts. Okay. All right.
Yep,
Jesus.
he's
Okay,
definitely
oh my God.
blindfolded.
Okay. Leah's thoughts aren't going to get to me fast enough to
Leah,
dodge any of the
see
Legos.
the path.
Doing a lot of
okay.
stuff right now.
See the path.
Okay.
He hasn't hit his Lego yet. He hasn't
Okay.
stepped on a Lego
I
yet.
think I could make one more step and
Yeah.
maybe be out of the studio.
You're
So,
getting
uh,
you gotta go toward Leah. Yeah.
okay. Well, I don't know where Leah is, Tom.
Leah,
I'm
Leah,
over
Leah,
here.
Leah,
I'm over
Margo.
here. I'm over here.
Jesus.
She almost stepped on
Okay. I think I'm good. I'm good. Okay.
And,
Okay.
uh-huh.
Okay.
How does
Oh, I kind of nicked one, but that's okay. That's okay. And I'll go. Okay.
He did step on one.
I did get one. All right.
You did.
All right. All right. Hang on.
One more.
Leah, can you grab my arm just real quick, just so I have some balance here?
Yeah.
Thank you. I think. Okay, I'm kind of by the wall. I'll tell you what. To make up for hitting, Jesus, this hurts. For making up one of these, I I'm gonna use my synesthesia. I think this is like a blue or a dark blue, maybe a purple. How what color is it?
Oh my gosh.
Yeah?
Where? Oh, is it sticking on the bottom of your foot?
Is it?
Yeah.
It is.
Oh, geez.
Yeah.
Is that
It's like green. It's dark green.
Oh, it is a dark like a dark
Yeah.
green. Okay.
Okay.
All right, so it is a darker color. Okay, I'll take that. Oh, jeez. I just did not. I think that one's white, actually. Is that the case?
Yeah, you got it.
Okay, that one. Okay,
So
we're
now
gonna
he's
stop
telling
here.
us the
We're
colors.
gonna stop
How do
here.
you not?
Bring
how-
here.
You
Bring the
cannot
camera
see. I
in.
guarantee you
Bring the
cannot
camera
see.
in. I'm gonna take
There's
this
duct
off
tape
now.
and money on his face.
Can you bring is a mic? Am I close
Yeah,
enough to a
yeah,
mic?
you can talk.
Okay. All right. I'm gonna pull the blindfold down so people can see it's really in. Leah, Tom, you can tap around.
There
make
is
sure
no
it's
way
all-
you can see out of
all
that.
there. Yeah.
There is no
All right.
way you can see out of it. And he did miss all the Lego.
Except for the last two.
Yeah, except for and you knew the color of those. And
so,
now we'll take
all right,
this off.
this is
the coinage
the
is
second
still
most painful.
ripping
and
the
you can
duct
see-
tape off your face.
You can see the coin
And
really
the coin
is
is
embedded.
still in his eye socket.
Jeez.
The coin still is in his eye socket.
Oh my God.
I heard
You
that
call me
one.
Joe. All right.
Oh, boy.
There we go. Oh, geez. And there's a souvenir for you, Leah.
Yeah, because everyone wants face duct
Yeah,
tape.
yeah, exactly.
Joe Diamond! I understand how you.
Jesus. Okay. All right. I avoided.
I don't
Okay, we're good.
understand how you did that with the coins and the
Ugh.
duct. I will testify he could not see anything.
All right.
And he avoided the Lego. This is good. Have children. You won't step on Lego. This does not stop your boys from nailing you in the nads.
Yeah.
Though, just so you know.
Yeah. Exactly. So
Very good, Joe Diamond.
Pretty good for the first and only time anyone's ever tried that. So
I don't understand. How did he?
It's just a gate the whole time he's doing anything. I can't think.
I'm glad I can make your mouth agape.
Okay.
You can see it all. You can see it all on Tom Tube at 95willrock.com.
Not just
and
hear
you'll
the
be able to
Legos and hear the tape. You can also
see it. I will
These are
testify that he couldn't
actual
see it.
Legos.
Yeah, they hurt.
Yeah.
You ever step on a
Oh,
Lego
yeah.
in the wild? Yeah. It ain't good.
In the wild.
Thank you, Joe Diamond.
Thank you.
See Joe Diamond live
At JoeDiamondLive.com.
JoeDiamondLive.com. And the show's this summer, Tuesdays at
the Maxwell Mansion, and then on Friday the 13th as well. And we'll be adding the October dates very, very soon.
and that's in Lake Geneva, JoeDiamondLive.com. Thanks for coming in, Joe Diamond.
Thanks for having me. It's always a blast here,
Don't know
even
how,
if it's a little painful.
I don't know how he saw
I
the
don't-
coins and the
yeah.
duct tape and the blindfolds, and then people you can see through your nose. You taped your nose. So what does he see? He sees through his ears.
I don't. Yeah. You're going to have to put something in
You
your
are
ears
a
next
creepy
time.
SOB, Joe Diamond. It's 9:00 now.
Rainy and 60 today.
Your chance to tell a joke and joke off, win some comedy tickets coming up this morning. Here's Volbeat on Will Rock. Okay, a couple of things. One, I don't. So I thought because he was blindfolded. That's real.
You'd think he still was.
Yeah.
He just ran into the table.
He does better blind. This is what a mind reader psyche is. He does better blindfolded. Than, once he can see, he's walking in all sorts of crap.
This is true.
Yeah.
This is very, very
so
true.
he was blindfolded. I can attest to that. And then I thought, well, he stepped on Legos and he told us what color they were. He was a little off on the, but he knew it was a darker one. And then he got the white one right. And then I thought, you know what it is he has all the Legos memorized, like what size pieces are what color, and he can feel them with his feet, so he can say what color they are based on what size they are when he step on them. And I looked and no, that's not it, because there were ones that were the same exact size, you know, a 2x2 or a 4x2 or whatever.
Different.
And they were all different
colors.
So that was no.
I thought that too.
I'm still trying to figure out how he figured out that name, just like you are in that little piece of paper. Remember the name from mine?
Oh yeah. It was, Marnie. That was
Marnie Hills.
Are you ready? Are you ready for how long ago that was?
How long ago was that?
That was in 2010.
Oh, geez, we're old.
We are
15 years ago.
Old.
I sent Marnie Hills a Facebook friend request just the other day because I remembered that. I don't know where she is. But I found her on the book, so we'll see. Okay. And the name on yours was
Sammy the Pig.
Sammy the Pig.
And that was the first thing he ever did to me was that Marnie Hills thing. And to 15 years, I still haven't figured it out.
Yeah.
And that's what's driving you crazy.
It does. It drives me crazy because someone could be like, well, Facebook or any kind of Instagram.
Well,
no,
also
there's
in the show, I'll have people think of like words from a book, so that way there's no way I can research that.
Up with someone from my high school.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. It's so I'll have people think of their pin code.
Do you do that at all your shows?
Oh yeah. People think of friends, pin codes.
Pin codes.
Yeah. That's
keep your hand on
fun.
your wallet. All right, we gotta get moving. Joe Diamond live for ticket info, and it's all up there, and you can see the video from today. And the real trick was he picked up the Legos. Like Leah was saying, the kids never do that.
No,
well,
that was their.
That's what I'm saying. I need
boy.
to practice.
Yeah,
thank you, Tom.
Good boy, Joe.
Do I get a treat now?
No. You're not a dog, good boy. You're a human, good boy. Good boy, Joe. Outside?
You got the potty?
Okay, Tom, you have to call me a good boy while doing push-ups now. Record that for me.
Getting a little weird. Thanks, Joe. 9:06.
Rainy and 60 today, 50 overnight, 68 chance of rain later in the day tomorrow. It's 55 in Round Lake Beach and 53 in Kenosha. Classic mom question. If your friends jumped off a bridge, would you do it too?
Depends on the height of the bridge and what's at the bottom.
This guy obviously said yes when his mom asked him that question. That story is on the way after the 95 WIIL Rock, 95-second update. A rollover crash on 41 in Lake Forest early Tuesday left one person ejected and two trapped, all with serious injuries. Police say alcohol and speed are suspected factors in the single vehicle crash, which shut down Route 41 and nearby rail traffic. The cause remains under investigation. Bruce Nayswinger, 53 of McHenry, died from injuries after crashing an electric scooter Saturday near South Wildwood Drive. Bystanders began CPR before he was taken to Advocate Good Shepherd Hospital, where he passed. The McHenry County Sheriff's Office is investigating the cause. WIIL Rock Sports. Brought to you by Windy City Rooter. They drain your pipes, not your wallet. Christian Yelich hit a grand slam in the 10th inning for his first career walk-off homer, giving the Milwaukee Brewers a 5-1 win over the Boston Red Sox. I didn't know if I said homer twice or not already. Oh, my brain still hurts from the Lego thing. Chicago Cubs win in extras as well, 4-3 against the Colorado Rockies. New York Mets defeated the Chicago White Sox 6-4. Those series wrap up today. Indiana Pacers lead in the Eastern Conference Finals 3-1 over the New York Knicks. Game 5 of the Western Conference Finals is this evening as the Timberwolves play the Thunder in OKC. Chicago Sky remained defeated, falling to the Phoenix Mercury.
Still not right.
Mercury.
There you go.
Mercury.
12 times
Mercury.
the chime.
Mercury.
12 times the chime.
Curry.
Yes.
Mercury. But now I have it in my brain.
Mercury.
Mercury.
Spicy.
And finally, it's a classic mom question. If your friends jumped off a bridge, would you do it too?
Depending on where the bridge is and what's underneath.
Your friends blindfolded themselves with duct tape. Would you do it too?
Yeah. No, I didn't actually. Joe did that all on his own. This guy obviously said yes, though. A 29-year-old man from Vancouver had to be rescued the other day after he jumped off a bridge and got stranded on the side of a river. So someone called it in. Then a fireboat made contact, gave him a life jacket. Coast Guard was scrambling to pick him up, and paramedics took him to the hospital thinking that he was, trying to off himself.
Yeah.
Turned out he wasn't. Cops talked to him. He told them he jumped off the bridge because
It was just for fun?
it was a dare.
His friends did.
Someone dared him to.
Was he the only one, though?
And there's more.
Yeah.
He said that the fact that he had been doing some meth may have been a factor too.
Meth is a
Never played truth or dare on meth.
No. Thanks, Leah. Sage advice from Leah on
Hey,
the Will
when the
Rock Morning
pink
Show.
elephant tells you to jump off the
You
bridge
do
and
as you're
dares
told.
you,
You do as
come
you're told.
on,
You do as you're told. If I was the mom, I'd be more worried about not the jumping off of the bridge, but the doing of the meth.
The meth,
If
yeah.
your friends are doing the meth, would you? I don't know. It's under the bridge.
Is there a bridge?
Yeah. Anyway.
Mom, hang on. The dragon's not done talking.
There you go. And coming up next, well, in a couple of minutes, we're going to have your chance to joke off. You can win tickets to comedy this Friday or Saturday night with me. Have your jokes ready. You got a good one. You could win. That is on the way in just a few minutes. Also on the way, by the way, is Father's Day. Do you know what you're going to get, Dad, for Father's Day? You know what I want? Steak, Omaha Steaks. My Omaha Steaks package arrived just the other day. There was another box of caramel apple
Someone
tartlets in
opened
there.
my cat's.
Your caramel apple tartlets?
Yeah, but I don't think that they ate one. So I'm guessing it was one of the kids or a friend of
They
the
didn't know
kids,
what
and
it
they
was?
didn't know what glory was in there.
If they knew how to run the air fryer, they're the easiest thing. You pull them out of the little bag and you think, why is Tom so up on this caramel apple tartlet from Omaha Steaks? And you put it in the air fryer. And everyone's like, how long? What temperature? Just turn the air fryer on and start. Look at it every few minutes. And when the apple starts to ooze out, you stop it. You put it into a bowl. Make sure you have ice cream. I ordered ice cream.
Okay.
And get a scoop of ice cream next to it. And it will be one of the best desserts you'll ever
with
have.
or without it.
And it's not called Omaha caramel apple tartlets.
No.
So if they do those that well,
right. Imagine what they do.
Steak,
yeah.
When you order steaks from Omaha Steak, a couple of pointers, make sure you get the filet. Even if you're not a filet person, get a couple of fillets. Get the steak you like. I'll grab some ribeyes. They've got every type of steak, every cut. Shop omahasteaks.com, by the way, for Dad. And get the legendary Heartland quality that he deserves. Plus, our listeners get an extra $35 off with promo code TOM at checkout. Dad wants steak for Father's Day. Omaha Steaks makes it easy to deliver an unforgettable gift to the best dad in the world, yours. You shop online, or you can actually pick up in store because there's Omaha Steaks locations around here. It's never too late to find the perfect gift for Dad, and I'm talking about Omaha Steaks. This Father's Day, give Dad the world's best steak experience with Omaha Steaks. Visit omahasteaks.com and get guaranteed perfect gifts that deliver legendary quality and get $35 off with promo code TOM at checkout. That's omahasteaks.com and $35 off with promo code TOM at checkout. See site for details, omahasteaks.com, promo code TOM. the Joe Diamond stuff keeps me up, you know?
Yeah,
And
I know. It's
I'm
like, my brain's not right.
how did
now.
he?
I don't
He was
understand.
he was blindfolded
Mm-hmm. Fully
fully, and I tested it with the old standby of punching at him, and then I threw Legos at him, and a couple of them hit him square in the face. So yeah, he was definitely blindfolded. JoeDiamondLive.com if you want to know more. If you want to see it and you think you got it figured out, let me know. It is, and then I can get some sleep. 9:18 Will Rock Morning Show time. And Leah,
Rainy and 60 for today, 50 overnight, 68 chance of rain later in the day tomorrow. It's 54 in Gurnee and 55 in McHenry.
so if you're thinking of going to my comedy thing this Friday or Saturday night, get tickets soon. You can find them on the road trips page at 95willrock.com. It every time we do this, it does sell out. So you want to get your tickets, and then the sooner you get them, closer to the stage, and better the tickets and all that stuff. They're the same price all around, but you go on there and get your tickets today. If you want to earn them and get a joke ready, your chance to tell your joke. 2 jokesters back to back. The better of the 2 will win a pair of tickets. So you're not qualifying. You're winning a pair as we joke off in just a couple of minutes. So get those jokes ready. Somebody funny, have them call up with a joke, and maybe they'll take you as their +1 to the show. Speaking of fun things to do, Wayner is out. This is a good one. 95 Will Rock Summerfest ticket stop at Independence Grove's Brews and Views, part of the Lake County Libation Trail. He will be there this Friday, beginning at 3. Now, Brews and Views starts at 4, but get there early with Wayne. Get yourself a good spot for Brews and Views. Plus, every 10 minutes between 3 and 5, someone snags a pair of tickets. Summerfest coming up at the end of June, begins at the end of June and runs in the first week of July, Thursdays through Saturdays on Milwaukee's lakefront. Every 10 minutes, somebody wins tickets. And then, enjoy Independence Grove's Brews and Views. Great local craft brews from 11 different breweries for you to sample, live music going on, food from Relish Cafe, and part of the Visit Lake County Libation Trail. That's this Friday. Wayne's, they're starting at 3 with the Summerfest tickets. Independence Grove Beer Garden is right there off Buckley in Libertyville. We'll see you there this Friday with Will Rock. Hey, the worst spring and summer ever as far as weather goes. Not the worst, but I mean, it's just not been great. It ends. Today's the last wet, disgusting day. There'll be some more, obviously, here and there, but for the next 10 days on the extended forecast, the weather looks great. So great time to hop on the Harley from House of Harley Davidson and do some riding. If you are out riding and the bike goes down, when the bike goes down, do not call your insurance company first. Make sure you call the Law Tigers. You do not want to do that stuff alone, dealing with insurance companies and all that. Take your hands off of it and let the Law Tigers drive. Call for a free motorcycle case evaluation when the bike goes down. The Law Tigers don't get paid until you get paid. 800 Law Tigers is the number. Get that in your phone. You or a friend who rides will probably need it. They advocate for the riding community and know that injured riders and their families are going through a lot, and they are there for you. Don't do it alone. Law Tigers can help. If the bike goes down, make your first call to 800 Law Tigers. That's 800 Law Tigers or online at lawtigers.com. The Law Tigers, Chicago's motorcycle lawyers. You swing by the G-Spot here at Gurney Mills when the mall is open and you look in our windows. Once you're on the main drag there and you look in the last window, you can see all the weird stuff people have given us. And now we have Joe Diamond signed duct tape on our back wall. There's
not weird.
April Riedel, Me as a Goat. That is art. That is really good. We got Hobie Sticker. He does afternoons in Key West.
He does mornings and the afternoons.
Yeah, that's
which
basically.
we need to work
We need to
on.
figure that
yeah.
out. The fart gun's there. The little Will Rock troll from Happy, and then Jim Bob has been added. We have a Jim Bob bobblehead, and that is exactly what you'd think the guy in that song would look like. So if you want to do the other sight gags, not only are we doing magic, not only are we doing sight gags, magic on the radio, idiots. We also have props that no one can see.
Yeah.
So that's very exciting. TomTube is up and running now, and I held Jim Bob up during the song. So that's what that was. If you're
Come by and peep in the window.
Look at us. Bang on the glass. We'll throw poop at you. It's a zoo here. It is 9:28. I'll tell you when, but in moments, your chance to call in and joke off 2 jokesters. Leah's the judge. Better of the 2 jokes. You not qualify, but win. We're going to do this today, tomorrow, and Friday, each day. Win a pair of tickets for the comedy shows, either Friday or Saturday night. This week, I will be the featured comedian. It's me and then our real comedian, Don Jameson, very funny guy from VH1's That Metal Show, Crank Anchors, this Friday and Saturday night. And you could go to both nights and it would be amusing. Don kind of rolls with it, and I'm just pulling it out of my. Anyway, I was told I have to have my tight 25 or tight 30, my set this time. This is the first time I'm going to.
And you're going to have a set.
I don't know. It's Wednesday and I haven't really worked on it yet. So come out and either watch me fail miserably or play along or whatever. If you're going to buy tickets, get them soon. The sooner you get them, the closer up you'll be into the action. There's not really a bad seat in the house, though. At the Kenosha Comedy Club at the Wyndham Garden Inn in Kenosha, they got a hotel deal, too, going on. They got a great bar there, a swimming pool. That's going to make a weekend out of it. Probably Saturday, go over to Mike's, get a burger, and then more comedy. Friday and Saturday night, please come out one of those nights. It would be nice to see faces I know, our tens of listeners in the crowd this Friday and Saturday night. Tickets, hotel info, all that, road trips page at 95willrock.com. Get your tickets now, but your chance to call in and joke off, tell your joke in moments and win a pair of tickets.
Rainy and 60 for today, 50 overnight, 68 chance of rain later in the day tomorrow. It's 55 in Lakemore and 54 in Lake Forest. It is time for the 95 WIIL Rock Happy Hour News.
Quick question. Do you think I should have the news thing to this? Because I always go to hit it and then it's not there, but it's only a kicker.
No.
Just leave it.
Leave it.
Want some other zany music or anything, or just leave it? You don't think about it.
Yeah.
All right. That was it. That was the whole thing.
Okay.
I don't know what I'm doing.
Sperm. They know what they're doing.
Obviously.
They have one job, but
Well,
getting there, actually getting there requires
to the place.
Olympic level stamina. Perfect timing, and sometimes a little fallopian tube nap. So how long can sperm survive? We've talked about this.
You told
on
me like it dies immediately, and I'm
Okay.
like, that stuff lives for a while.
Did you read this article? Because
I
you
did
sent
not.
this to
I did
me.
not. But all I saw was the headline, and it said that it lives longer than we think. And I'm like, aha! That's why I sent you the story. I didn't know you were going to do it on the air. It was just an aha.
Oh,
for me.
I thought you wanted me. Usually when you send me a story,
for on the air.
for on the air.
Oh, this is just an aha. I still have. There's a sock somewhere in a house in Burlington in a crawl space, and they're in there going, I'm just kidding. That's not true.
No,
that's not because I didn't use socks.
no,
Anyway, I've never
so-
used it. I don't know that sock thing. I couldn't
get that.
Yeah, I don't. Either.
But I don't have that. So anyway,
wait, back up.
Yeah, I know.
Whoa.
I know.
You don't have a penis,
Mm-mm.
and you're out here in the workplace.
Yeah, they let me drive.
Does
too.
your commander know?
No.
Are you a Martha or Hammond? What are you exactly?
And
Anyway,
I voted.
All right. You voted? No, that's
I
you
did.
guys know when you vote, it goes into a different pile, and we just burn those,
What?
right? Yeah.
Oh, well, it was fun to play.
Girls voting.
Oh, man. So how long can sperm survive? The answer depends on where they land, how wet things are, and whether
Well, I mean, obviously.
they get to take a little pit stop in the female reproductive tract. So inside the male, okay,
Yeah.
they've got a bit of time after being produced in the testes. The
They're
sperm.
just down there waiting.
Yeah, the sperm. Well, they take a crawl and they go through some narrow, tightly coiled ducts.
Watch the movie Sleeper by Woody Allen.
Is this about sperm?
There's a segment in it where it's like, it's the guys and they got little white helmets on and they're just like, let's go. And then they find out that's not in the main area. It's not where they want to go. They see the uvula and they're like, no. Yeah. That's that little punching bag in the back of your. Never mind.
I know what a uvula is.
Well, congratulations, she said with pride.
So once they arrive at their holding tank, they can wait it out.
Their holding tank. It's something you see at a business. Giant, steel tank. Pipes running in and out of it. What's that? That's our sperm holding tank. That is enormous. We haven't had much action in a while. It's full. See that relief valve on the side? Yeah, what's that called? Hand. So they're in the holding tank. How long can they live in that holding tank, Leah? This is the time on the show when we talked about the lifespan of sperm.
I thought you wanted me to.
It was just an aha I sent you.
But you didn't even read it, so you don't even know.
Sperm is sacred. Every sperm is great.
Oh my God.
If a sperm gets wasted, God gets quite irate. Let the heathen spill theirs on the dusty ground. They'll be made to pay for each sperm that can't be found. Monty Python. Right off the top of my head.
Wow.
When people were remembering important things.
Wait a second, you didn't make that up?
No, that was from Monty Python.
Oh, I thought you made that up.
No, that is a song I would make up.
Yeah.
Thank you for equating my musical on the spot talent with that of Monty Python.
I thought that you were making that up.
Right. I've made up songs equally as stupid.
Mhm.
Yeah. This is what I'm good at.
Yeah.
If I would have used that for good instead of evil.
Imagine
anyway,
where we would have been.
how long are the sperm living in those giant stainless steel tanks in my nether regions?
Well, they can wait it out for up to 2 weeks in a kind
2
of
weeks.
low power mode. Once they leave the body, their odds drop fast.
Wait.
What's up?
What about the ones that are in their? Where do the dead sperm go?
I think they still come out. They're just dead.
We're just dead. We're just
Yes.
dead sperm everywhere. What is that over there? It's the sperm killing fields. Those are all the dead sperm. The Khmer Rouge killed them. That is. So there's a bunch of dead sperm in my holding tanks. I gotta get somebody to, because I don't. I feel like. Give them something. It doesn't have to be impregnating anyone. At least let them end up in a backseat of a
like
car.
A low count of a.
You're doing sound effects again. That is how it sounds. I don't know how it sounds. My ear has never been that close when it's happened.
Oh, you don't want it
I'm
to
going to
be.
take your word
You
for
don't
that.
want it to be.
Really? Not a good thing? Okay.
A low count is like 1 million
1 million.
live.
Yeah.
So yes, I think that they just die.
So they're swimming around trying to avoid the dead bodies of their fallen brethren on their way to they don't know where. Might be a uvula, could be an egg.
Might be the floor.
Usually it's a sock. All right.
Oh my gosh. Despite what you might have.
But wait, there's more. Yes.
Despite what you might have heard in locker rooms, oxygen doesn't kill sperm.
That's what you said.
That's what I
and
said.
I said you were wrong.
But-
and this is the aha moment why I sent you the story, but we're getting so much more out of it, including a giant stainless steel holding tank in my testicles
But
with a relief valve.
dry surfaces absolutely do. So
With dry surfaces.
Yeah.
So if it ends up on a table, they're dead. Don't scrape them up and think you can use them.
Or a
still.
bed sheet.
Or a bed sheet. All right.
They need moisture to keep moving or their lifespan is over.
Also, never eat anything off any tables at my house. I think you can understand why.
There's more to the article, but I think we've done enough.
Tune in tomorrow for the lifespan of sperm, part 2 from the Will Rock Morning Show. We'll do it tomorrow?
No.
Why not?
Because I think we covered it all.
All right.
Oh my gosh. Because then it just goes on to in the lab and inside the female reproductive tract.
I'm never going to put any there. That's why would I when I've got tables? All right. Call now 800-223-9510 and joke off, not the other. Joke off. Tell a joke. Better of the two jokesters. You will win a pair of tickets for comedy either this Friday or Saturday night, your choice, in Kenosha. It's me and Don Jameson. 800-223-9510. Please call now. Tell your favorite joke. Leah is the judge. Keep it radio friendly, and we'll do that next on Will Rock. What?
Radio friendly.
Computer, play Every Sperm is Sacred. I wonder if she has it.
Here's Every Sperm is Sacred by midwife Crisis Hebermenka on Amazon Music.
What?
It's Monty Python. Here we go.
There are truths in the world there are Buddhists, there are Hindus and Mormons, and then
This is real.
there are those that follow Mohammed, but I've never been one of them. I'm a Roman Catholic and have been since the day I was born. And the one thing they say about Catholics is they take you as soon as you're born. You don't have to be a 6-footer. You don't have to have a great brain. You don't have to have any clothes on. You're a Catholic the moment that day.
There we go. Edited that.
Because every sperm is sacred. Every sperm is great. If the sperm is wasted, God gets quite irate.
Sinus and Snoring MD. Head on over there. Get your sinus problems, your nasal problems, your sleep apnea fixed. You're going to breathe better. You're going to sleep better. You do not need a referral from another doctor. You can head on in and see Dr. S and his team. Dr. Schwartland will take care of you. You'll breathe better. Most insurance is accepted. They're going to help you with that. And they're nearby. So you don't have to make a huge commute. In Wisconsin, they're in Kenosha and Oak Creek. So if you're in the Milwaukee area, you can hit the Oak Creek location. Mont Prospect and Lombard in Illinois. They're nearby. When you call the number I'm about to give you, they will hook you up with whichever location is best for you. They've even got some pop-up locations as well. That snoring can affect your heart and give you chronic headaches, sleep deprivation, and more. They're going to fix it. Allergies, they're going to fix it. Sinus problems, nasal problems, they're there for you. Find out more. Talk to them and get that appointment made. 262-444-0095. It's 262-444-0095 for Sinus and Snoring MD. All right, time to joke off. Two jokesters. Leah's the judge. Better of the two. You win a pair of tickets for comedy either Friday or Saturday night. Your choice. Myself and Don Jameson, Kenosha Comedy Club there at the Wyndham Garden, Kenosha Harborside. Beautiful hotel, great bar. Come on out, have some fun. And I'm going to hang all weekend down there. We can hang. Let's meet our jokesters. Hi, jokester number one. Who's this?
This is Rich.
All right, Rich, you're on the radio. So if I gotta hit the dump button, if it's not good for air, you're probably gonna be disqualified. Just you've been warned, okay?
All right.
All right, let's hear the joke, Rich.
What do you call a lesbian on fire?
What do you call a lesbian on fire, Rich?
LGBTQ.
Oh, BBQ.
LG.
BBQ.
Oh.
All right, Rich got a huge laugh on that one. Hold on the line.
It just took me a second.
Is this Billy?
Yes, it is.
Billy from Gurnee.
Oh boy, Billy, keep it clean.
All right, Billy. Now listen, Rich did not hit a home run. That was like a bloop single, maybe.
It was a starter.
All right.
The bar is low. You can beat this. It's yours to lose here, Rich. Let's have it.
Okay.
This is Billy.
All right, I got
sorry,
a couple.
Billy,
Let's
Billy.
see which one will be the best. Okay. All right, hold on. My
Billy's going
customer's here.
through
I
his
gotta tell
list
him
of
to hold
jokes.
on.
Oh, you got a customer. He's ignoring
I'll be right in. I'm on
he's ignoring his
All right, hold on.
customers while he's doing this. What do you do, Billy? What is your job?
I'm a plumber. I own my own company.
So there's water and poop flying everywhere. And Billy's like, hold on,
Yeah.
hold on, I gotta tell it. Where's your water shut off? I don't know. Just let it gush. I'll be in a minute. I'm telling jokes on the radio. Just don't try to not step on any of the poop, okay? All right.
The thing is, I'm charging them because I've been waiting here
You're
for
on the
half an hour.
clock. You're on the clock. We're
Yeah?
getting paid $80 an hour to tell jokes on the radio. You're making more than I am, Billy.
No, it's 185.
You're making way more than I am,
Oh,
Billy.
brother.
I should have been a plumber. Let's hear it.
All right. If you're masturbating on a plane, will you get arrested for hijacking?
Well, I haven't so far. Hijacking. Get it? You're going with that one,
Yeah,
aren't you?
I got it. Yeah.
Billy, congratulations. You're the winner. Rich,
It needed a different setup.
try
but
again.
I got a chuckle.
I mean, I've never been busted for it, but I guess they arrest you. I don't know. It is 9:44.
Oh boy, rainy and 60 today.
We're going to joke off again tomorrow, and we're going to joke off again on Friday.
Yeah, he took that joke off.
Have your jokes
literally.
ready. Yeah, he
did.
talking
Yeah.
about joking off on an airplane. Want to join the Mile High Club? Guy sitting next to you is like, are you talking to me? No, I'm talking to myself. I'll be back in a couple of minutes.
Contractors in our area are looking for experienced, well-trained plumbers, and we can connect you now. Hi, this is Eric from UA Local 118. We represent plumbers, steam fitters, welders, and HVAC techs in Kenosha, Racine, and Walworth counties. Not happy where you're at? Whether you're an independent plumber or working for a non-union company, check out all the benefits of joining UA Local 118. There's a peace of mind that comes with knowing that your benefits and pay travel with you from job to job. We'll also set you up with a pension that in most cases is more lucrative and stable than any 401k plan out there. And plumbers, need to get or stay certified? We offer free ongoing education at our own training facility. We have classes almost every night of the week covering residential, commercial, and industrial topics. And the biggest benefit of all, more money in your pocket. Our skilled, highly trained members can make over 50% higher wages than non-union plumbers doing the same job. What are you waiting for? To contact me, go to ualocal118.com. That's ualocal118.com.
Discover personalized pain care at Heart Dental. If you've been through countless dental visits, seen specialists, and still face unexplained orofacial and TMJ pain, Dr. Iwona is here to help. Many patients endure unnecessary
IBEW, Local 117, the only registered electrical apprenticeship training center in McHenry County. Want to get into the trades? I always talk about AI and how it's going to take everything over. And if you go to my Facebook, you can read a conversation I had about it with AI. And it's kind of scary the other day. But there, we'll still need people in the trades. We'll still need electricians. Find yourself a gig that thing, the computer can't do. I mean, eventually they'll get them all. But I think the trades, you're pretty safe. So go be a union electrician. International Brotherhood of Electrical Workers, Local 117. The world needs electricians, and you can be one of them. Earn while you learn with their 5-year apprenticeship while you accumulate no debt. Plenty of room for advancement with the industry leader in the training of installation of new green energy systems. You're part of a team in a highly in-demand career. Great wages, great benefits, health insurance, retirement benefits, flexibility to work anywhere in the country as a union electrician. It's waiting for you, and it can start right here. Local 117 keeps the power on in McHenry and Kane County. Sign up while you still can. It is never too late to join IBEW Local 117, but this program will fill up. So get signed up, get all the info at IBEW117.org. This is embarrassing, but I have to out Leah for it. I sang Every Sperm is Sacred, which is in Monty Python's The Meaning of Life. And she said, do I have to see that? Do I have to see Monty Python? She's like, Monty Python is like a movie or something. Monty Python is a comedy troupe from England. And they have tons of movies like the Meaning of Life, The Holy Grail, Life of Brian. People quote them all the time.
And I just don't know they're quoting them.
That they're quoting Monty Python. It's John Cleese, Eric Idle. You'd recognize the guys. It's good. My favorite is The Meaning of Life. And yes, I would like that to be on your movie list.
Okay.
So will you come over and cross
Monty
a movie off the
Python.
list sometime? Or
It's
I
a
come to your place?
Troupe. What is it?
Like a group of like Second City,
but they're
like
a troupe.
Group of people that work together and do comedy skits and stuff and stage performances in their case.
You understand why I don't know
and,
this, right? It's active from 1969.
Yeah, but it's still, I mean, their comedy troupes still, Monty Python is still a thing. They're still out there.
They're still out there doing their
stuff.
thing.
Not like they used to, but yeah, I would assume there's still some Monty Python going on.
So I should know this stuff.
I'm not saying you should know it because I'm sure plenty of people don't. But for your life to be better, you should get to know some Monty Python.
Okay.
You are welcome.
Thank you.
All right. It is 9:50.
Rainy and 60 today.
This is Lincoln Park on WIIL Rock. Lincoln Park, 95 Will Rock, the Rock Station. Tom and Leah, Will Rock Morning Show.
Rainy and 60 for today, 50 overnight. There is a chance of rain tomorrow, high of 68. It's 55 in Gurney and 56 in somewhere. Nothing's loading anymore.
She's a pro.
Yeah,
Other than partial weather forecasts and me singing about sperm
ask your
this
dog.
morning. What?
Ask your dog what the weather's going to be.
According to 3 out of 4 people, their dog is better at predicting the weather than professionals.
Yeah, and I'm hardly that either. But
if your dog goes outside and comes in with wet paws, it's raining.
It's raining.
Nailed
or
it, dog.
It already rained.
Oh, yeah. Which is it, dog? Well, then you feel the top of the dog, and the top of the dog is dry. This is like that weather rock that you see people have. Rock's wet, it's raining. Rock's cold, it's cold. Or whatever. Dog's paws are wet, it rained. Dog's top is wet, it's still raining. Dog shakes violently and gets you wet, it's raining hard.
Yeah.
Dog won't come in, it's frolicking in the snow. Dog gets that snow all on its undercarriage, all balled up on its undercarriage.
Yeah, it's so sweet.
Georgie used to love the snow. Until he got older, then he hated it. I know the feeling. Other than me, other than dogs doing weather, me singing about sperm, what we have on the show today, we talked about the lifespan of sperm. Not the life spam of sperm. I don't want to eat that.
Welcome to my life.
We also had penguin poop saving the world. And Leah does sound effects. That could be 1,000,001 things, or she's actually choking. Who knows the Heimlich? If we live, we'll wrap up whatever this is next on Will Rock. All right. Now Joe Diamond went next door to the Hillbilly Station and scared little Hannah.
Poor Hannah. She said she was hyperventilating.
Thanks to Creepy Joe for being on the show. You want to know about his shows, schedule, all that stuff, tickets, 95willrock.com. You can find the link there and the video from what he did this morning. Thanks to him for being on with us today. It is 9:58.
Rainy and 60 for today.
All right. Back tomorrow, bright and early, 5 until 10 for Open Phone Thursday. Best day of the week. Call up, text in. Whatever you want on the radio tomorrow. Free speech lives here. We'll talk to you then. The delightful Jen Mark coming in next. Be nice to each other. Have a great day. 95 Will Rock, the Rock Station.
You still here? It's over. Go home. Go.